Hey Annette, thanks for checking out this video. I know it's maybe a little bit, excuse me, unorthodox. Sorry to get this information to you, but sometimes I'm a little bit better at talking than typing. I apologize. I am still a little bit ill. I've caught a case of bronchitis, and I've been kind of sick ever since I left Barcelona. Not blaming Barcelona at all, although I probably did have too much wine, but I am just getting on the other side of being pretty ill last week or so. Anyway, thanks for the time. I want to go in and talk about our team, how this happened. Anyway, you met Lisa, and and first of all, just to show, talking about what's different. And then listen, for this video, don't judge me. My production quality is going to be really low. Let me turn this off. But it's just coming straight from the heart, and I just wanted to put maybe some context and nuance behind some of the text that I sent you as well. So the first thing I want to point out that I think makes us unique is just our founding team. It's a little bit more than what some people might perceive from what they've seen from us so far. I myself, I think you've got a pretty good read on me. I appreciate your kind comments too, by the way. I've got a skill set, and that's fine, and I'm a real property manager and all that good stuff too. Forget about me for a second. Excuse me. You met with Lisa, COO, also a founder as well. Harvard, for whatever that's worth. I mean, she's got good credentials. She's done a lot of brand work with other successful website marketplace launches. Just to name one, for example, cargurus.com. I don't think it's a big thing over in the EU, but cargurus.com, pretty good brand over here in the States. And a lot of other stuff. She's worked with a lot of big name brands, and still to this day does a lot of stuff with Harvard and their social media accounts and things of that nature. So she's just a good brand professional. She's currently the only full-time employee, and just handles a lot of proper COO type stuff, as well as helping me on board and stuff. I'm also full-time as well. I don't draw a paycheck from the company, but anyway, let me move on. Todd is also a founder. He's got a huge IT background, worked for years for Microsoft and a lot of other big tech companies, and he's just first-class individual and has a real background, especially as we scale and we're integrating APIs and making our database, and also doing some things way down the road with some blockchaining and some different stuff that would just be way too long to get into that conversation. Just trust me, he is a IT professional and a first-class person to have as part of the organization. Another really big key contributor is Nick Charveron. Nick's current project that he founded a couple years ago is communitytax.com, which in this United States here is one of the largest online tax and debt consolidation companies. I'll give you... He's also an angel investor in a lot of other startups and stuff like that. Some name brand stuff. Just to give you an example, Nick manages a marketing budget at communitytax.com of anywhere from $700,000 to $1.2 million a month. $700,000 to $1.2 million a month in broad spectrum advertising, from terrestrial radio to pay-per-click to social media to content creation to direct affiliate marketing relationships and things of that nature. So as we gear up, part of our core business model is we have to, and this is the big challenge, we have to get the inventory first before it makes sense to spend the marketing dollars. So, I'll kind of repeat a lot of these same themes, but just want to make sure that I strike it home that, we want to build the inventory from a grassroots, homespun, real, we're property managers, we're property owners, we're hosts. We're real estate people. We're building this coalition of other like-minded people and gathering that inventory first, and then putting smart marketing decisions behind it to spend money to get good yield. We're not going to start anything off out of the gates with anything like, $1 million a month in advertising spend or anything like that. That'd actually be foolish at this point. But when we start with some modest $50,000 budgets a month, it's going to be overseen by somebody that's yielding off of $1 million a month in ad spend. That's just a marketing professional. And just, I could go into other parts of our team, but we have some other people in advisor roles too. Actually, a few big name people that we're not talking about publicly at the moment, but there's some people that you might be surprised that are part of our little coalition. So just wanted to kind of go over more of that team and just maybe paint a little bit broader brush of that. We've got a little bit more going on than people might think. So a couple other things as well when it comes to just Abodeca itself. Keep in mind we have a lot of other brandings that we're doing. For example, our lastminute.rentals, which focuses on 30-day or less inventory. Some other brandings that we're about to launch in the midterm rental space, which I think is going to be huge. That's 30 days to 120-day rentals. That's rentbutton.com, where we also provide long-term rental solutions to people as well, and a marketplace for long-term rentals, as well as some basic solutions. And of course, the short-term rentals, we've got some pet-centric branding coming out. For example, we're going to be doing some co-marketing with Chewy.com, CHEYW.com. Again, I don't know if that's a brand you're very familiar with in the EU, but Chewy.com is one of the major online pet retailers in the States. They have a huge list of customers that we're refunneling into also providing them pet-friendly vacation places to stay. And we have a lot of other micro sites that we do in niche market sites and things like that. So we have, excuse me, I'm still really sick. I think you understand our basic value proposition. We don't charge booking fees to the guest. We also provide open lines of communication. Let me shift gears here real quick and even just we'll go to the site. This is a perfect example of some of our last minute rentals that we push out to different social media channels and whatnot. And we are driving bookings with our current methodology. Now, again, keep in mind, we only have we only have maybe 8,000 or 9,000 listings live on the site today. We've probably got about another 8,000 or 9,000 listings in our queue that we're onboarding. We're onboarding several hundred a week. Almost up to 1,000 a week. Just depends on the property manager. We pull over the APIs. It's pretty easy. You know how it goes. It's just more the human logistics. But this is just a great example. Just to show you how some of our stuff works. This is given a view of what it looks like on a smartphone. Right, we're doing real queries right into the system to get pricing quotes. We're syndicating the data over completely exactly what they call it. This particular company happens to call it a peace of mind protection plan. In my own property management company, I might call it a a damage waiver. Regardless, when we're clicking this button, we're going right into their checkout system and their merchant account and stuff like that. It's just really great. We can plug in coupon codes. We give full breakdowns, and this is instantly bookable, so that's great. Or people can simply just make a request into the property manager. We can see that the listings are just good, full listings. We're showing the people's contact information. I think if you look at our UX, UI, it will pass the test. It's good, smooth, it's mobile, responsive. again, we're syndicating all this exactly. We're showing exact locations, or they can hide that if they don't want to show exact addresses. No problem. It's good stuff. It's good. It's good and decent. We also give people even a little bit more by giving them profile pages for the property manager. Highlighting their social media and stuff like that. So it's very property manager focused, and we only allow professional property managers to come into the platform. That also gives us a baked-in level of quality of the listing, because it's not somebody renting their couch or something like that. Excuse me, there's no doubt that it's a hard road that we have to climb to get some of this branding out there, but it's working. I'll show you some other things. So, not only do we do that, we make sure that these are all long chain SEO, very friendly. So, and what I mean by that, let's actually, I'll do a fresh incognito search. I know I'm probably going all over the place again. Forgive me, I'm ill, but I just wanted to really think some of this stuff. It's important. So I'm searching Folly Beach Big Chill. Folly Beach is the name of my market. Big Chill is the name of a house. This is what a lot of people do to try to circumvent the OTAs. This is my website. This is another one of our websites, findit.com, with a press release about the place. All linking back to us. YouTube videos that we've done. FindRentals.com, one of our partners. Resorts and Lodges, you obviously know who they are. We bought an ad through them too. CharlestonSC.com is a blog, local blog place. Reddit, there you go. I have all the images tagged right. Coming up above TripAdvisor. So now again, that's a long chain keyword search, but it's not just about Abodeca. What we're doing, right? We're following what I'm showing you here with different microsites and other distribution points, to where, let me back up one step too and just say, we're at best going to help people replace 10 to 15%. This is, with a lot of hard work, just even replace 3 to 5% in the initial phases, and upwards of 10 to 15% to help people shift at least that much back into their own direct bookings. And we've done some testing in different markets where we're getting up to 25 to 30% bookings back through targeted email listings of proven travelers and things like that. Take my word for it at this time. Believe me, we're doing it in a proper way. We passed GDRP for data standards and all that stuff. Another one of our people that's in our core team is a big copyright and data attorney. And just trust me, we've got a good legal team and things like that, making sure that what we're doing is on above board. And we're redirecting and putting our listings out. You're probably not familiar with Find Rentals, but Find Rentals has been around a long time in the States, over a decade. About 22,000 listings on this platform. I'll just show you an example real quick, some of the stuff we're doing here. It's great for organic SEO. Just believe me when I tell you. And it's really straightforward, really simple stuff. I mean, again, we're always showing the property manager centric. And as you see, where we're driving people back into. I know I'm going all over the place. I'll try to be a little more concise. Rentalswithaz.com, another one of our partner brands. And you can see where we're at with this. This is a brand where we do a lot of targeted email blasting to, and it's doing very well. We have proven this strategy. You can see that we've got a lot of bookings on this platform as well. We're doing some UX, UI upgrades are happening on the site. You can see kind of an older version here versus let's see where we got a little bit newer version. Yeah, you can see just as we're continuously improving things. And again, this is one of our partner groups. Actually, this place right here, if you're ever coming to Austin, Texas, let me just take a look real quick. This place with me. This place is dope. Ridiculous. Right on the river. Maybe you guys should open up an office in Austin. Could even run it for you. And we could have like corporate meetings at this place. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's crazy too. I want to say it's like, oh gosh, yeah, like 2,500 a night. Bam. Anyway, so we're going to be launching this brand all across Europe and the Asian market as well. Believe me, we wouldn't be doing this if we weren't having success and we weren't driving some bookings. To answer some of those other questions that you had too, like we directly syndicate, just to show you, and I promise I'll wrap this up pretty quickly. Here's another awesome place down in Cabo that we've got. This place is dope. I'm all about like the brainstorming session meetings. I can line it all up, I promise. Like I'm really good at lining up the custom meetings. Like look at this place, just how the bedroom, just the whole glass just slides away and opens up for the ocean. It's ridiculous. But just to give you a real example and get back to business here, so we're doing a live pull in there to get proper pricing and everything. And so you see exactly how this person breaks it down. That's their choice versus, let's do a different property here. There's another Fat Daddy pad. This is a bargain, actually, for the price. Well, let's just see here. So this is what this guy, this is what he says. This is his fee. This is what he calls it, damage waiver. And in this particular market, we have to actually break out these different taxes and show it to people. So we don't combine it all together like the OTAs do, because we're a property manager collective. This is how this guy wants to show it. He calls it vacation rental protection. This guy calls it damage waiver fee. We're not going to get in their way, right? So all of this, what I'm showing you, just please believe me, the property managers love what we're doing. Actually, too, let me log in. I just want to show you our back end real quick, and I promise I'll be wrapping this up because I know you're busy, and I appreciate you going to bat for us. So this is just our back end where the hosts can come in. They can modify things about their profile page. They can inject custom coupon codes and accelerators to give discounts. They can come in here and add videos into their properties. They can add descriptions about their deals. They can change their title. We can mask out their address and things of that nature. They can also get other things that we're doing, such as for sale listings, where they can inject their for sale listing links, their what we call here the MLS links, into it, and also help sell their property. It's a pretty good, robust back end. They can also buy some of the other things that we're selling. For example, we do this particular deal for $150 worth of managed social media marketing on Facebook and other channels. Again, we could stay here all day, and we're not trying to do that, but just please believe me, we've got a pretty well developed system. We've put a lot of time and energy into it. We've got a lot of property managers, almost 100% sign up rate, especially on our basic program. And we're driving bookings, we're driving traffic, we're coming up with innovative things. We are property managers ourselves. You can just go to our site too and check out some of this stuff as well, just to augment what I emailed you. But I don't know, hopefully this helps. I know I'm probably rambling on, but it doesn't hurt to shoot a little video and have a little chit chat about things sometimes. So we're ready to get started on the development side of things, and I really appreciate the gesture that you made when Lisa, yourself, and I met in London about the slight discount as we ramp up over 2020. And don't get me wrong, we are raising some capital, but we've pretty much self-funded this thing, and but we are raising some capital, actually at really good terms, by the way. I'll say one more thing. On the surface level, with just how we're doing these listings, it's just the surface level. We have, if we get this part working right, we have our kind of next bigger phase going into blockchaining the customer and providing the real curated customer network that, and a lot of other people are tapping into this idea, even like the lady from Australia with the Have You Got network. She's on the right path or whatever. I'm even talking with her too. She just needs a little more resources. Anyway, I hope that if you felt the vibe from me, just please believe me, if you met my entire founding team and some of the other people behind this and some of the things that we're doing, I think you would have nothing but confidence and excitement about what we've got going on. So anyway, if you actually watch this video all the way to now, I really appreciate your time, and let's just let me know. We're ready to get moving. Anyway, thanks so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.